They say everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the shakeups in the series standings in the Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship. Round 2, Rockstar Energy Drink, Freestone National in Wortham, Texas. This series is totally different coming out of Texas as it was coming in. For all the highlights, analysis, news, information, scoops, and everything else in the Lone Star State, it's the Racer X Motocross Show. Next. Welcome to your Racer X Motocross Show on AllySports.com. Post-race coverage of the Rockstar Energy Drink Freestone National in Wortham, Texas. Round 2 of the Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship. Jason Wygant here to give you the highlights. Moto 1 battle is on. Chad Reed, Ryan Dungey, they split motos at our opener in Hangtown, and it was a rematch here in Moto 1 at Texas. Off to the early lead, a surprise. Christian Craig of the Lucas Oil Troy Lee Designs Honda out front. Christophe Porcel would quickly move up to second in the Moto Concepts Yamaha. He would pass Chad Reed, and the Frenchman looked like he was on his game, but not for long. After a few laps, he would begin falling through the pack. Dungey and Reed would eat him up, and then they would go after the leader. Dungey was putting pressure on Reed. It looked like he was the fastest rider on the track for a few laps. Reed was able to shrug that challenge off, pull back away from Dungey, get past Christian Craig, take the moto win. Dungey in second. Third place, going to go to Ryan Villapoto after a bad start. In Moto number 2, another Reed versus Dungey battle. Dungey grabs the lead from the whole shot artist, Brett Metcalf, his Rockstar Makita Suzuki teammate. Dungey and Reed are going at it until Reed goes down, and Dungey appears to have the overall win sewn up, but then, just before the 2-lap board comes out, Dungey's Suzuki coasts to a stop. In heartbreaking fashion, Dungey goes from first to worst in the second moto. Reed is going to inherit the number 1 spot and go 1-1 on a day to win his second straight overall. Strong rides through the pack all day long for Davey Millsaps with a 4th and 2nd. He nets 2nd overall. And Ryan Villapoto, 2 motos below par for him, but he still ends up on the podium for the day. Let's talk to our 450 riders.
It's taken a long time to get there and figuring stuff out on the new bike and the new team and my training program, and everything changed for me. So we're finally getting it figured out to where we can start moving on from this and do the best we can. I was just trying to find my lines, and then I started making a push, and unfortunately crashed. And then I fought for about 2-3 laps, laid down some good laps, and then I was just having to, ride on the edge, and I didn't think that it was worth it at that point. So I just backed it down, and unfortunately he ran out of fuel and allowed us to go 1-1. So good day for us.
Check out the highlights from your 250 class. Blake Baggett is the one coming in here with momentum after a dominant performance at the opener at Hangtown, but things would change very quickly in Moto 1 at Texas. Gate drops, your whole shot in the first moto is going to go to Justin Barcia. He's battling it out with KTM rider Marvin Musquin, but on the first lap, Barcia crashes, takes Musquin out with him, and Baggett is quickly back into the lead. Looked like Baggett was going to win another moto, but not for long. He would crash, hand the lead over to his monster Kawasaki teammate, Dean Wilson, and Wilson would check out with a moto win. Nice ride for Tyler Rattray to work his way up to second, with the DNA Shred Stick Star Racing Yamaha man from Texas, Kyle Cunningham, taking third. Wilson, always strong in Texas, grabs the first moto. Moto number 2, Barcia is back and grabs another hole shot, and this time does not go down to the first lap, but he's got Wilson in hot pursuit. Wilson tries to make a move, they tangle, Wilson goes down, and it looks like Barcia's got a moto win in hand. But Tyler Rattray would keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. So would Wilson through traffic. The battle for the overall was on between the 28 of Rattray and the 15 of Wilson as their teammate Baggett struggled in the heat in the second moto. Late in the race, Rattray is able to track down Barsha, make the pass, win the moto, and with 2-1 scores, he's going to take the overall. A valiant effort by Wilson for second, and not bad also for Cunningham. He takes the podium on his Yamaha. Big shakeup. Baggett, your points leader, coming in way back in the results. Everyone else is going to have to regroup to catch Rattray and Wilson.
I dehydrated last weekend and I didn't do anything about it, and Navarro told me 7 to 10 days to get your body back where it needs to be, and maybe that's why it took a toll on me today, but there were a lot of people in the Astros rig with me earlier.
But I definitely thought I knew I was going to catch him, especially when I was closing him 3 seconds a lap and I could see it. Then I just put my head down and put in some good laps, and when I started catching him a lot, I was like, I can win this race, and that's exactly what I did. I caught him and then passed him straight away, and then probably did like a sprint for half a lap just to get a little gap on him so he doesn't come up the inside of me or anything. But no, all in all, I felt good today.
And then when we were back, WMX Round 2, presented by Motorcycle Superstore. Shake up in the series there too. Jessica Patterson runs into the back of a stalled Ashley Feilich at Moto 1, finishes 13th. Feilich wins the first moto, takes second in Moto 2 behind Patterson, and wins the overall. Okay, let's bring in Will Hahn here from the Geico Power Sports Honda team to help break this race day down. Give me your perspective. You're injured, not able to ride. You had the easy life today. Being a spectator, it's nothing, right?
Well, I would, before my experience today, I would also agree with that statement.
Yeah.
But after my experience today, I would respectfully disagree with that.
Okay.
I'm not able to race yet. I'm back on my dirt bike, not able to race, and I walked around all day, cheering everybody on, giving the claps, trying to radio some info. Not very helpful, but end of the day, I'm sore. I got some pretty bad sunburn going on. My nose is just burnt to a crisp. I'm probably dirtier than I've ever been in my life. And
Worse
I've gone
than
without
riding.
a shower. Yeah, and I've gone without a shower for a few days from riding.
Okay.
Just being honest. Just being honest.
Why would you do that?
Sometimes you're too tired. Like right now, I might not even make it tonight. I might just make it in the bed and drop. Done.
Can you widen that angle out a little bit more? Did you actually get a sunburn right here with the hat?
We can check it out. I'll go ahead and share it. I'll go ahead and share it with you.
Beautiful.
It feels good.
Full spectator experience. Look out.
Got glasses.
Yeah. Full spectator experience. Oh, man, we are a clown show here. You watched the races. Let's talk 250 class first. You saw Tyler Rattray take the win. That 250 class always is crazy. It's hard to even know who's going to win the overall because there's so many guys battling for it, man. It was pretty wide open.
Absolutely. You saw Justin rocket out to a great start, first moto, and ended up going down, and him and Marvin went down together.
Yep.
And then that handed the lead, right away. Basically, I saw Tyler just ride really 2 consistent motos, put himself in good positions, and as always, he's there at the end of the moto when
Right.
it really counts. And as well with the heat here and being very rough how it was, he's always there at the end of the moto.
And the 450 division, surprise winner there, huh?
Yeah, Mike LaRocco.
Boy, you want to keep the job of the team bad. Yeah, take me through Mike's day.
Well, he started out about 18th, like he always does, and ended up pulling it right up to a victory.
Wow. LaRocco taking it.
On the
It was a
last
Honda.
last corner pass.
Took out Mike Kudrowski.
Yep.
Knocked him down.
And Jeff Immig.
And Jeff Immig.
Put him down.
It was a Honda winning, but only because a Suzuki had a problem. Ryan Dungey had this overall sewn up. Chad Reed beat him in Moto 1. Dungey struck back in Moto 2, had it locked up, and then the bike locked up. Man.
I was watching, and early on, Chad had a little spill in the back where I was watching at, and got up, made a charge for it, but wasn't bringing in Dungey's lead at all. And at the end of the day, Ryan was checked out, but unfortunate bike problem.
Yeah, so Reed cruises past. He goes 1-1 for the overall. No more tie for the points lead. So congratulations to Reed. And for Dungey, he's not the only one. There were bike problems all over the place today. I mean, you guys test, you guys push it, but is it impossible to replicate what we had on the track today?
I mean, somewhat of the heat, the temperature, you're racing, all the bikes around you, all the problems in it. Yeah, we all test, we all do what we can. We have a lot of good people around us to prevent everything from happening.
Yeah.
But there's just some things, man, you just can't prevent.
Right. So Suzuki will go back to the drawing board. Maybe they'll hope that Reed has some problems, gets some points back. Speaking of back, what about you? What's the schedule?
For me, it's looking like I'll be back around Redbud Millville time, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, because you'll actually be cleaner and less tired when you ride.
I'll be cleaner. I'll be riding my bike around the pits, not walking, not hurting my feet.
Okay.
It'll be a better experience for sure. And I'll probably shower between motos, actually.
I really, really, really hope so.
I hope so.
Good thing you can only see and hear what's going on. That's Will Hahn. He'll be back at the track in a couple of races. I'm Jason Wygant. This is the Racer X Motocross Show on AllySports.com. Stay with Ally Sports all through the off weekend for more information on Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Racing. See you next week.